Before customizing our web pages, let's take a look at the HTML. What is HTML and what is going behind the scene? Well, this language is used for describing web pages and is written in simple plain text. And that text is surrounded by some markup tags, and these tags come inside of angle brackets. Let's take an example of title tag. And here the title tag has been applied across the my web page, and this my web page title will be shown at the top of the browser. Let's take a look at some common tags of the HTML. Its title and the heading comes in 6 levels, heading 1 to heading 6, and there comes a paragraph text, and sometimes we need to convert a text into a link, and for this a href tag is used. And there is also another tag which is image source. This is used for the inserting images. Some more tags are introduced in HTML5, and these tags are much descriptive. Instead of using some divisions IDs, we can use HTML5 tags for some divisions ID. Like we can use header, navigation, section, footer, video, audio, and the browser can read them also. Now take a look at HTML document structure. An HTML document is structured into 3 parts. The first part is the document type, and the HTML doc type is used for the HTML5 document. And the second part is the head. A head is a non-visual content, means this is not shown in the browser. This part may contain some JavaScripts, some meta tags, and some linking or referring to some style sheets or CSS files. And the title of the web page also comes in the head. And the third part of the HTML document is the body, and all of the content inside of the body tag is shown in the browser. And most of the time we are working with the body section of the HTML document, and head and the body section of the HTML document comes inside of HTML tag. Now take a look at CSS styles. A CSS style consists of a selector and a declaration. Here in this example you can see that a paragraph tag is used as a selector, and in this selector 2 declarations has been defined, and these declarations telling the browser to use the red color and the Arial font for the paragraph tag. And wherever we will use this paragraph tag, these declarations will be applied. Like if you see this paragraph we have applied, and this will change into a red color and Arial font text. Now let's move on to Dreamweaver to apply some changes in our web page. Okay, so now here we are in Dreamweaver. Let's apply some changes in our document according to HTML5. So let's come to the CSS Designer tab, and in the sources select the style. And here you can see all the tags and the IDs which we have used in our document. These 4 divisions can be shown here, and the body heading tags are being shown here. Okay, so now let's move to apply some changes. So first click on this division 1 box. If you click on this and look at the properties panel, these are the properties of the image, not of the division. And in the image I also want to show you something, and look at this alternative bar. Here you can add some alternative text of the image. This text is used in search engine optimization, and I want this text to be Collins design. Okay, so now let's come to the division 1. Whenever you want to select the division, make sure that your mouse pointer should be changed like this. Now click on that division, and then you can see the properties of that division in the properties panel. And now look at the ID of the division. This is not more descriptive. I want to change it from division 1 to say logo. This is more descriptive. and hit the enter key to apply changes. Now let's come to the division 2. If I select this division, and you can see the properties of this division, as this division is our navigation bar, so why not use the navigation tag of HTML5 document. Let's come to the split view of this web page, and in the split view you can see the ID of this division is selected as division 2, but I want this to be as navigation or nav. So for this I'm gonna click on this button here. So right click on it, and in the quick tag editor you select the text, and I want it to be changed as nav, and you can see the nav tag has been highlighted. Just hit the enter key and then complete and hit the enter key, and here you can see that instead of using a division, this text has been surrounded in the nav tag. But look at the design view. This is not as we want it to be. What happened there? As you can see in the split mode that this text is using the styles of the nav, but we did not have defined any styles to the nav tag. We have defined styles to the div 2. Let's come to the CSS designer and select the styles, and here you can see the div 2. Look at that, div 1 has been changed into logo. Let's change this div 2 into nav. Just double click on it and then change it to nav. And now these styles will be assigned to the nav tag as we have changed its name. So just hit the enter key, and here you can see that these changes has been applied. Similarly comes to the division 3, just select it and change it from division 3 to header. I want this to be the header. And then hit the enter key. Let's come to the styles, click on style, and in the selectors change the name of div 3 to header. Now do the same with the 4th division. Just select it and change its name from division 4 to section. I can also change it within the code, but the quick tag editor gives me the ability to change the ending tags also. So I hit the enter key and now go to the styles, and in the styles change the name of this division 4 to section. Hit the enter key, and here you can see the changes. Now let's come to the design view, and here you can see that the design of the page is same, but in the HTML it is more descriptive, as browsers can read these tags like nav, header and section.